Don't say it's going. Hold on. Here it is. Alright. Let's see. So to keep you up to speed, hold on. This is Breyon, by the way. You haven't seen his captain model yet, he's a bred and race, so. No one cares, leave me alone. Yeah, this is Breyon. As you saw, this is his captain model. Jesus, leave me alone, child. Alright, so I've got him decently far in the game. I'm sorry I didn't record this sooner. Just YouTube's been having issues with me. Trying to think of how much gold I have. I can't. Hold on. Hold on a sec. There we go. Add and move something. So I've got 605 gold. Now, my stats aren't too good. Because I'm just starting off on a new character. But my archery is probably my best stat, which is a 51. That's because most of the time when I'm in combat, I use a bow. Alright. Speaking of which, what's our quest that we gotta do? Travel to Solstein. Gotta do this too. So this is gonna be tough. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? So, let's see. The closest location I have is Dustman's Karen. I think that's how you say it. Corin? I don't know. Karen, Corin, I don't know. But if I go over to Morthal, I should be closer. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out to the stables and take the carriage over to Morthal. Yeah, you guys have requested. Some people have requested to do Skyrim on this channel. Some of you have requested I do Halo Reach, which I might end up doing at some point. I don't know. But for right now, I'm testing to make sure that the streaming is gonna work fine and look alright too. Alright, let's see what you got. Bajorlium. Come on, let's go. Tell me a tale while we're going, please. I like to hear your tales sometimes. Oh, what? That's it? No tail? Oh, you suck, Bajorlium. Jesus. But like I said, this is actually this is still an official video. I'm just testing it to make sure that it runs fine. Oh, and another thing I can mention is that I'm gonna walk away from these people. I got beast form, and the reason I chose a bred and race is because of their ability, of the power. So I've got dragon skin, which basically allows me to absorb 50% of magicka from hostiles for 60 seconds. So basically, when someone uses a spell against me, I can absorb the magicka they're using against me. So yeah, it's a handy dandy thing. And already, I think one of my active effects. Let me see. The Warrior Stone. I also have magic resist for 25%. Also, I got the Warrior Stone. So I've already killed my first free roam dragon, non-story related. It's level 8. I don't know what happened to that mockup. It just glitched to the floor, pretty much. Y'all saw that, right? It vanished like it was not supposed to be there. So the bow I'm using, I think, is a Forsworn bow, which does 24, 26. Let me see it. 24. Yeah. It's a nice bow to have, to be honest. I like it. So basically, I've been trying to play the game just by using bows and arrows. Sometimes I have to switch to like melee weapons and magic. I've never really had to use my restoration spells yet, so I've been playing for a little bit. Okay, through level 11, I haven't had to use a restoration spell or anything else. Just mainly the main thing I've been using in spells is just flames and my shouts, if you count those. I'm looking for things that are possible things I can kill. Come on. I hear a mud crab, I think. He's in somewhere over there. But we're getting close. The thing about this, though, is that I want to mention that if you complete this quest, spoiler warning, you will fail one part of the quest because of your task to find it or locate it right away. But you'll get another part of the quest, kind of thing. Basically, I'm gonna go through here and just do what I do. I prefer killing things with a bow because it's more funny and humiliating for them. It's a little bit better when I can actually aim. Got it. Colby. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I thought I was gonna keep walking. See, this is the thing with archery that you have to, like, normally I aim where they're going, so like I'm used to them walking on, so I aim right at them. And I don't worry about magic spells because of my magic resist, so whenever I get attacked by magic, I don't worry about it very much. Because I got magic resist. But from what I've learned is don't take all their stuff, only take the stuff that's going to benefit you. So like anything that you'll need. I mainly worry about taking arrows and gold and stuff, and sometimes spells I run into them. But also I look at taking just stuff I might need. Healing potion stuff. What's in here? Gold. Yeah. Just take the stuff you need, don't take all of it, if that makes any sense. So am I not? I should be in the right spot, shouldn't I? So here's the thing about this is that yeah, there's many different there's like a door somewhere that I'm not seeing at some point. So I can find a way up, I'm get kind of screwed here. Or a way to go to another room or whatnot. Doesn't necessarily have to be a way up, just a way to a different area. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Noggin power activate. I don't need that, but I can sell it later for good money. They don't see me. See what I did there? So these guys are gonna be easier to kill with arrows because of them being undead. You can't really dodge as well. And in turn, they just basically take every shot. I don't need to dodge that because it doesn't do that much to me because of my magic resist. So in order to substitute for healing spells, I've been using just potions the whole time. Mainly these ones. Just minor healing potions. Not really what I just used, but similar to that. Oh yeah, sometimes I can find the arrows I shoot at them and I can get them multiplied and keep going. But yeah, archery is really effective depending on how high your bow and arrow damage is. Yeah, my bow damage is 24. My steel arrows do about a 10 per shot. That's actually not bad for what it sounds like. Got him. I always try to aim for the head first because it's always a challenge to see if I can do it. Especially while they're running at me. It's always fun. Hi, bud. Yoink. Ah, no. How about no? You lay down. Yeah, I don't mean to sound boring when I play this game. I just sometimes certain parts of the game require more focus. So if I talk, even try to be funny, it doesn't work well for me. I can get up there, I think, through this way. Oh yeah, one thing you want to look at when going through these is watch for traps. You'll notice that there'll be pressure plates or whatnot. Just watch out for them. Sometimes sometimes these chests can be booby trapped as well. So always take what you can, leave what you don't need. That's why whenever I play games, I'm like, take what you can, leave what you take what you need, leave what you don't. Because that makes more sense that way. Alright, time to go kill some more shit. So, like I said, I apologize for not sounding like funny, like I normally trying to be, but like I said, some parts require more focus than others. And it's just fun to see how the skeletons ragdoll. Like, they're not skeletons, those are Draugr, but it's still funny. I consider them skeletons with partial flesh, because that's basically what they are. And you see, that's what I was talking about when I said traps. These pressure plates right here set off the traps, but I don't care about them, for my race at least. Got him. So yeah, like I showed you before, my bow stat's pretty high, but I also increase my bow damage by a little bit when doing that, so I do more damage with it. I always try to prime my bow before going all the way in. If I don't see any enemies, I wait a little bit later to prime it. I say priming it because it's easier to save for me and it takes less time. There he is. Let's get the shit out of me though, let's be honest. Land this shot. There we go. So yeah, landing it near the skull basically does damage as it should. I know what y'all are thinking. It looks like I'm going in circles. Well, first, I don't know if I am. Second, that's always a possibility. And third, what do I know? I'm just here playing the game for y'all. That's what I do. That's what I love doing. But you're probably wondering why I called. Hold on. Probably wondering why I called the game Breyon's Adventure. Well, first of all, it's my character's name. Second of all, it was clever. Well, that's it, of course. I'm trying to come up with better names for my stuff. So, if some seems boring, I apologize. It's just me trying. Yes, guys, I've got a will too. Don't worry. Just joking, but yeah. Open. That's the back gate. That means there's another one to open up the front gate somewhere. And here's the thing: is that sometimes the thing that you need is normally in the easiest spot, like the most noticeable spot. You won't realize it's there pretty much. All right, enchanting table there. I have not enchanted my bow yet. I find that enchants, I should just let them come by themselves, not to where I should make my shit go enchanted. Plus, I find that enchants seem to be not really the style I'm looking for. No, yes, I know, like, sometimes they do status direct damage, but I don't appreciate it. Let me explain a little bit. For an archer, it's just about how you angle your bow. So, like, if you aim a little bit off and then if you say you have burn damage on it, if you angle a little bit off, but you still end up killing it, that's kind of pointless. It's kind of why I don't like them, because I don't like that playstyle. This. Don't worry, if I get caught into a jam with my arrows, I've got a backup plan. Like I said, I can use melee weapons and my spells if I need to. So far, I haven't had to rely on them a lot, but if I need to, I can. Got him. Yeah, that's a crit. That's a crit, I think, is what it is. So I've already got. If you've seen me do this quest, you know that I've already gotten past the Greybeard's main tests and all that. I don't really know what else to keep you up on. I also became Thane of Falkreath. Well, not Thane of Falkreath. Thane of Whiterun. Also got. I also can buy property in Falkreath. I have property in Whiterun already. But yeah, can buy another property like when I can build off later. The building process is tedious. That's why I don't do it on like video. It's very tedious. I don't appreciate taking long with that. But over time, maybe I'll do a video on it if y'all want that. It's up to you. Let me know. Where the power come to me. Fade become eternal. Eternal. Is it eternal or is it eternal? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in Skyrim that people wouldn't understand, probably. Alright, so now I gotta find a way out. Oh, way to where I'm going, more like. But, yeah. Another thing you've noticed is that I've briefly mentioned my shouts when I was talking about I don't use a lot of spells and stuff. I don't use my shouts unless I actually need to. Like, I try to not use my shouts, that's what I'm saying. Because the same with enchantments, like, I don't feel like it's very fair. I feel I like giving people a fair chance, if that makes sense. Like, I know they're not like real players, but still. If you get to choose, basically think of it this way, like not like murderish like in real life, but in game logic. If you had to choose a way that your character would die, would you rather be humiliated or take it out in a fair duel? That's kind of how I think about it. I normally like in games like this. I normally like to play like a fair fighting game. So if you see me get raged at themes like this in Apex, it's because I don't feel like I get that chance very often. Where I get a fair fight. If that makes any sense at all. But what I'm saying is, like, in a lot of games I tend to get teamed up against, so it's not really a one-on-one fight, and that's why I say like things like it's unfair or whatnot. But over time, those traits like being teamed up against will help me to improve, I feel like, so I try not to rage at it too much. Although I'm sort of feeling a little bit angry for this puzzle that I'm trying to find another intro. Oh, hi. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't played this game in a while, so stuff I'm just running out again. And another one down. So for those who are gonna say probably this in chat or comments, I'm not cheating. This is actually how I use a bow and arrow most of the time now. I used it since I started playing in this Let's Play. And like a little bit earlier, so that's actually my style of using a bow. It's not like me trying to make sure that it's not a fair fight. It's just, well, it's just it. I'm trying to make sure they actually get a chance to hit me before I kind of execute them with a bow. Where do I go anyway? I've lost track of where I gotta go. So there's that. Go behind there, I don't think. Yeah, so some of these labyrinths are very elaborate, if that makes any sense. So sometimes you know where you're going, sometimes you don't. Very cool though. So I don't know if y'all remember, but in my last time playing Skyrim, I showed you on my other character, I showed you a glitch that worked. I don't know if it still does, like the way I was showing you it, but there's two of the ways to perform said glitch. One of the ways I tested still works, but the way I showed you, I have not gotten it to work again. So, if you want me to show you that again, let me know in the comments or the chat. I can show you it at some point. But from what I tested, the way I was showing you it, it did work way back when I tried it, but now it's just not working when it worked for me. still trying to find a way out of here. Or where I gotta go. I wonder, do I gotta go up here, maybe? Probably. I feel like that I do have to be up here, but it's in a certain area of where I need to look. There's a bridge over here, let's try that. I feel like I came across this earlier, maybe not. Trying to think. No, I didn't come over here before. This is a pain in the ass to do, trust me. So one thing I'm gonna need though is my whirlwind sprint shout, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get through here like that. Put the bow away. So one reason you'll need stamina is, let me just show you. These stones right here, I should have pointed out, they light up and you get close and they open up a gate over here. But if you step away from them even for a second, they kind of lose their glow and the gate closes. So I'm gonna try to do this because it might take me a few tries. So I apologize. But yeah, you see, that's kind of the hard part about that, is that they stay open for a little bit, then they close if you're not near the stone. Luckily, I got it first try. Pressure plates galore. So normally I try to go for the areas that don't involve death. Sometimes though, death is just sometimes it just happens and it wants to kill me, but the game knows that I have magic resist. I'm okay. I guess I am thinking, aren't I? Ah, shit. Hi, bud. Also, because of my beast blood, I've got disease. I cannot get diseases pretty much. Because my beast blood prevents that. Alright. Yeah. I've learned while playing this game that even though things can do damage to you, don't try to run away from them. Just deal damage back. Because after a while, they start to become pretty harmless to you. Depending on your difficulty. So if you're wondering how to hit this area with your bow, on Xbox it's the left trigger. Don't worry about the arrows, I got plenty more. Alright, open that up. And here comes the part I was trying to tell you about, is that it's not actually there. That's the problem. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, this part where it says retrieve it from where we are, it's not here. So it's gonna make us fail that part, but start on the new part of the quest. So, like I said, spoiler alert, it's not actually here. See, failed. See what I mean, though? I've played this quest a few times, enough to remember what happens. I tried to see if I could prevent this outcome, but I haven't found any ways to do so. Alright, let's see if I can get to this chest, get all the stuff out, then let's go. I'm also trying to keep an eye on my carrying capacity. Make sure it doesn't go over 325 or up to 325. Because currently I don't own a horse. I've been trying to get mine legitly, like this, but it's harder that way. That's why I like it more. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore. If there's anything else in there, I'll get it. Get it like at some point later whenever I'm not recording or whatnot. Recording and or streaming, but there's another way out over here. But I'm hoping the quality looks better than it did from my previous videos. I apologize for those. I had to find the right settings to set up and all. But all in all, it's working pretty well, and Aircaster broken, my music hasn't crashed yet, so it's fun. That's something, isn't it? Yeah, the main things that look off my opponents are mainly potions, arrows, anything of value. I don't take everything off them, because I don't need everything. If you're wondering how I got this ebony armor at level 11, let me explain. So, the Thalmor Embassy, some of their people were walking towards me at some point. So I kind of engaged them, and of course I ended up winning. One of their soldiers had a full set of armor, so I took it, and it was this ebony armor I'm wearing currently. I mean, not ebony, it's elven, Jesus. But you know what I mean. It was elven armor I got off their men. So the fact that I was able to find it really early game was lucky. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Alright, let's get out of here. So another thing to keep up to date is I have not become the leader of the companions yet. That's still something I gotta do later on, maybe. But one of the reasons I can say for naming my character Breyon was I was trying to come up with a clever name for a bread, and that did end up working very well. Yeah, see, they're not really much of a threat right now. If I was to up the difficulty, because I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I'm not even on the hardest difficulty right now, so. But if I was to up the difficulty, these guys would probably end up killing me without a second thought right there. Well, obviously, because they don't think, but seriously. Alright. So where she is, where the person is that took it is over here on the map at Riverwood. Like I said, I tried to avoid the outcome of failing that part, but I don't see a way that's possible. I mean, heck, I even went back to Whiterun before, I had to do that and see, but I couldn't do it. Me? Trouble? What are you talking about? I don't get it. You know, the fun part is, if I was actually gonna go on the genocidal rampage, I'd just shoot all the chickens in sight. Probably some other animals if I run into them, but right now I'm doing what I call playing the pacifist role.
It's my business.
So,
attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
I don't wanna. So while I'm here, you can actually take stuff from this whenever you rent the attic room. If you didn't know that, I just found it out too. That's why I'm doing it. Secrecy. No one comes in here. Secrecy, damn it. What? Nah, we can talk up here. It's fine. It's totally fine. No.
Good find.
Sven, what the hell are you doing here? You saw nothing. So what I've been doing is sometimes books you pick up can actually give you clues.
I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? You're wrong. It is my business. You may be the only one that can stop these dragons, but you'll understand that soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
For those who didn't see what I just did, this is the sword I just picked up. I haven't really seen this around the map at all, so I just thought I might. Well, if it gives me the option, I'm doing it. The reason I was trying to be hasty with her is because she's trying to kill. Her plan is to kill Parthenax, not Alduin, really. Even though Alduin's kind of the one bringing dragons back to life. Oops, I said too much. Damn it! Going up here first, because I don't need to give the horn back to him. I know y'all are wondering, like, oh, why am I doing that quest yet? Why am I going here instead? Because of the one thing they tasked me to do, which was give the horn back to him.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimco. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
I do want to mention as well, when you get either vampirism or the werewolf transformation, you can only have one at a time. You cannot have both. So you can either be a vampire lord or you can be a werewolf. You can't be both.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da.
Yeah, I've already learned fuss and row, which means focus and balance. Not really focus. It means force and balance.
We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the graybeards, but you are ready.
For those who are wondering about the screen shaking, that's just in game. I am not doing that at all. I promise you.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind, guide you. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm-crowned languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora Ahold. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Oh, that's something new. I didn't know he could actually do that. That's nice. I didn't know he could actually do that. That's cool. Another thing I've noticed that he's the only one that actually talks in this entire game. That is the Greybeards. He talks for everyone, basically. I guess I can finish up with this dragon battle if I can make it over there. Yeah, it's right there. Closest area is Gallows Rock. Let's head over there, guys and gals. Yeah, like I said, I kind of got you guys in the middle of the adventure. I was gonna get it when it started, but I wasn't sure if my streaming service and all that was alright to go with it. So far, I haven't had an issue, so not really many issues going on right now, and that's good. To be honest, it feels like Skyrim's like popular because of the mountains you have to climb. I don't know why, but it feels like it is. What is this? It seems like I'm close to something over here. Looks like maybe forest? Forest, maybe? I don't know. I always thought it was like a crab-like image or something. Oh, it's a pond. Nice. Another thing I want to point out is the weapons I'm using are mostly just stuff you find ordinarily in the game, except for that sword I just told you about me picking up earlier. The reason why isn't really a big reason, it's just the fact that I only really use my bow is why. And that, don't worry, I've also focused some stats into my melee, not my melee, my one-handed weapon skill. See, they do 40% more damage. My archery is 60% more damage, so that's why. Radio, let's go, yo! Yeah, if this ends up being a little bit longer than an hour, I'm sorry. Ooh, hi, bear. You guys want to be careful of these guys. These guys can be deadly. Nailed a shot on them. Nailed two. I'm on hit. Nope, missed. Damn it. Alright. No hit. I'm determined now. Come here, bud. Got him. That time. Yep, I knew it. That time I got him with a crit. Nice. Ooh, that's a bad spot to have an arrow, isn't it? Jesus. Alright. Just like, oh, you have a broken teeth. Why is that? It's just like, oh, it's because of someone shooting an arrow at my teeth. And me just smiling for it. You have a broken tooth, and it's like, why is that? Because I got shot with an arrow in my mouth area. Tell me that's not Alduin. Please tell me that's not Alduin. For those who are new to the series, I can explain. I don't like them because they're killing Parthenax. Parthenax isn't the reason the dragons are coming back, but the reason, that's not the reason, the main reason. Parthenax is what I call the good dragon. So, Alduin, that makes Alduin the bad dragon. I like to shoot Alduin though, that'd be nice. Dang it. And I hurt him? It sucks. And even stop him from waking his dragon up. Yeah, this is Alduin right here, guys, so you know. Wait, am I actually fighting him now? Jesus, am I? I am. And I don't think I can hurt him though, because my arrows don't do shit. No, that I can't fight him. I tried though. You're gonna have to drag him before I get the skin back, so in case you didn't know that. Like I said, fire breathing dragons don't scare me very much anymore. Cause like any breathing dragon is scared because of my resistance to magic. Trying to lower my weight capacity a little bit. You see, I'm trying to lower the amount of stuff I'm carrying because I'm over encumbered. So if you hear a constant burning in the background, I'm sorry. It's just because of this. What else can I actually drop though? That weighs 13. But I can make my burden on my shoulders. I guess I'll drop both pickaxes so I can sum my weight a little bit. Watch this, guys.
You want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the great, for the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to... Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nope. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days for the last 200... But we never found one. Until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. Do you need something?
So Brief update, we tried to tackle Aldo and it backfired. Clearly, as you saw, I was trying to shoot arrows at him. Then we had to kill another dragon, specifically a dragon with a name, because a lot of dragons in this game don't have individual names. We did that. She gave us a bunch of answers to the questions. And now we're here. So I do hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry if it made it sound boring and all, but I'm out, guys. Peace out.